New app lets women rate guys like restaurants. Okay, so it's called Lulu. It's really interesting. And what you do is you have to log on via Facebook for two reasons. One, when we initially signed on to Facebook, we had to specify our gender, so this way they know that it's ladies only. And then they want you to log on Facebook so you can then rate all your male Facebook friends and see how other people rated your male Facebook friends. And then what you need to do, and you're anonymous, by the way, so then what you need to do is you need to specify when you rate these guys your relationship to them. So whether or not you dated them, whether or not you're still dating, they're a crush of yours, they're a friend, a relative, or whatnot. And then what you do is you actually get to then rate them based on their looks, their sense of humor, willingness to commit to women, and their best and worst qualities. So it does give you a drop-down menu, and they do this to prevent it from the users being too mean. So some examples from the drop-down menu. The answers range from positive, always pays, respects women, calls on time, to the negative, boring, glass half empty, where's Ed Hardy? I love that one. The app also talks a little bit about like the guys, like how they are in bed. There's some of the drop-down menu choices are kinking the right ways, baby daddy. Now, although the creators of the app allow men to delete themselves once they've been rated, so you can remove yourselves from like this system. They do hope that the guys can look at it in more of like a positive way, where you can go on there, you can see how girls have been rating you, and then you can kind of try to improve in those areas that you're lacking. And then they hope at the end of the day to help women in the dating world. Thoughts, 5 words or less?
The most f***ed up Yelp.
Oh, damn. I was gonna say, it's the Yelp of love.
Aww.
You're good.
This is how Facebook started.
If single, I'd so use this. It'd be so much fun. You know you would.
Never.
Really? Because in my mind, this is kind of like Googling someone, like, but another level of it. So if you're about to date someone, you're curious, like, God, is he a player? Wouldn't you want to know if he...
No.
I kind of would. I definitely would. Not kind of would. I
Do
definitely would.
you remember that scene in The Social Network when they're choosing between the two girls?
Yeah.
And it was just the most f***ed up thing, and you're watching it and you're like, oh my God.
That was based 100% on their physicalities. If you want to know, does this guy pay? If you want to know, does he respect women? If you want to know, does he call?
But this
does
could
he
be
text?
a bitter ex. Like you never.
No, this isn't.
Yeah.
Could be a bitter ex.
This is a bitter ex. This is a perfect way to go on and be like, F that place.
I'm going to play devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
They do try to not make it so much as a bitter ex, because that's why in the beginning, because you are anonymous, that's why in the beginning they ask you, are you a friend of this person? Is this just a crush of yours? Have you dated this person? But they're trying to eliminate, you know, that variable so you can get hopefully an honest perception of this guy, whether or not he's boring, whether or not he shows up on time, whether or not he's a courteous person.
Yeah.
So even though it can, I understand where you're coming from, believe me, but it's not based on the physicality 100%.
But I've had so many people, or one person in particular, talk so much about me and other people, where it comes to a point where it's like you have to make judgments for yourself.
Yeah.
You cannot,
Case by case basis.
you cannot look at somebody and just see all this stuff about them and just believe it.
I don't think I would take it verbatim, but I would be curious. So if you could go and look at this app and like you said, because I agree with you 100%, don't try to look at it and take it for exactly what it is. Maybe still go out there, but then at least you can kind of have an understanding of what other people may have thought as well.
You might be going in there with the mystery and that thing of like meeting someone and getting to know them is now you're already clouded with stuff like somebody said he was late and he's a baby daddy.
Maybe he had a crazy day, or maybe he's really just not interested in that girl.
Exactly.
So I totally understand that.
Off based off that.
So do you guys Google people though? When you were dating someone, did you ever try and Google them and see?
My current girlfriend, she put me through the sex offenders registry.
Really?
Because we met online and she was the first day she wanted.
Stop her because you were.
No, I turned her on.
Oh.
Danger.
Well, I was kind of consistency. And I showed initiative.
Because I think with Googling someone, it's just, you know, it's piquing your curiosity.
Just the less you know, the better. Make your own decisions.
I like that.
Well,
I do.
I want other things from Yelp to carry over to this new format where it's like the guy stops halfway through the date and is like, listen, if you give me a positive rating, I'll give you a coupon. Like for 10% off, I'll buy you dinner.
Are you guys offended by this as guys?
I'm not offended. I just don't think it's gonna do anyone any good. And they should have a guy. I don't know if it's all women working there, but they should have guys doing it because I think you need that other side to be like, hey, this is how we think, and this is what you should put in there. Hire me.
If I were a guy, I'd be pissed because
Really?
I know my flaws. I know the flaws that would be posted on this website, and I would be pissed.
Well, you can delete them. So if you were watching it, you could delete them. Now, would you use it though as an opportunity, like the creator suggests, to go on there and say, oh wow, I'm lacking in this area. Oh, girls don't like Ed Hardy. Should I not wear Ed Hardy?
I love that it has its own little tag.
I know.
I get drunk and sad one day.
That's what would happen to me.
And then I just be like, all right, fine, I'm gonna check it out. Oh
Totally.
my God, it says this guy gets drunk and sad all the time.
I agree with you. I agree with you that I would not want it. I would be like, I'm not gonna look. I want to make my own judgment. But guarantee you, if I'm bored at home and I had one too many glasses of wine, I would so be all over this app.
If you're on the internet past midnight, all you're doing is stalking.
I know. I agree.
You know
Or
what
crappy
Sam would be
research.
doing?
What?
I see her sitting on the website and going, boop, 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 boop.
What do you guys think about this new app? Ladies, would you use it? And guys, are you offended by it? Or would you use it as an opportunity to better yourself in those areas that you're lacking? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you all next time on Pop Trigger.